here, we got a women's fight between Erin Blanchfield and Taila Santos, and I feel like this fight should be the co-main event. It's a really pivotal fight for the division, and a fight between two, in my opinion, of the best pound-for-pound female fighters in the world here, with Erin Blanchfield taking on Taila Santos. And Erin Blanchfield, she's kind of risen up the rankings while Taila Santos has had to sit on the sidelines. And when you look at Erin Blanchfield's run up the division, it was pretty similar to Santos, where before she fought Jessica Andrade and before Santos went in there and fought, I guess Santos fought a couple girls that were a little better. Like, she did fight Joanne Wood, but Erin Blanchfield, like, she fought Molly McCann, she fought Jillian Robertson, J.J. Aldridge, Miranda Maverick, all these kind of like, she didn't fight Jillian, but she fought Molly, J.J., Miranda Maverick, all these girls that were kind of right outside the top 15-ish. And then she got the Jessica Andrade fight in her last fight, and now she's a title contender off the Jessica win. And Taila, she, fought Molly, she fought Jillian Robertson, Roxy Modafferi, JoJo Wood, and then she got the title shot. So that's what I'm kind of trying to say. Like, they both kind of had an easier path, in my opinion, to the top of the division. But I do believe that both of them are two of the best girls in the weight, and they're very high-level fighters. When you look at how they both fight, too, they do match up well because they both like to grapple, and it's going to be interesting to see who gets the advantage in that area. When Blanchfield, like I said, she's been fighting a lot more frequently, and Taila Santos, she hasn't fought in over a year. She had that issue with her orbital, and then her and Erin were supposed to fight earlier this year, but she had to pull out with visa issues. So Santos, at least you could say, she has been training for the large majority of this year and probably is going to be in shape, ready to go. And she already had one camp to focus on Blanchfield. Now she's having a second, and that could help in terms of game planning and things like that, especially she got to see Blanchfield fight an extra fight with Jessica Andrade as well, so that's even more tape on the screen that Taila could watch. And Taila obviously really surprised everybody, or almost everybody, in that Valentina title fight, where she was able to out-grapple her and arguably win on the scorecards. And since then, Valentina has gotten dethroned, so that win that loss, close loss, lost a little bit of luster. But I still think she's top 3, top 5 in that weight class, and Blanchfield feels like she's the best fighter in the world in the female weight classes, so she can beat Taila Santos. She's going to be guaranteed a title shot next. I think the winner of this fight is getting a title shot. And on the feet, Taila, I believe in the past, used to be a lot better striker, significantly better striker than Blanchfield, but I think Blanchfield has closed that gap. Taila, she has kind of a flat-footed Muay Thai striking style. She comes forward. She has power, good jab, good straight right hand, nice leg kicks, but can be a little bit low volume if you don't stay in the pocket with her. She can kind of come in with her chin high, and you could catch her. She comes in with jabs, with crosses, with check hooks, and I think Blanchfield's going to be trying to do that. And Taila really just wants to use her striking to pressure you to get in the clinch. And I think Erin is a little bit better at moving around, actually touching you, landing, and being a little bit more higher volume on the feet. It's just, I think Taila, if they get into like a you give one, I give one type of fight, I think Taila's the more powerful girl. So Blanchfield just has to be on her toes and always moving and kind of all the way in, all the way out. And obviously the clinch, that's going to be very pivotal for both girls. I mean, Taila Santos has been able to dominate the clinch against everyone that she's fought in this weight class so far, outside of Barella in her debut. And she's just been able to get these clinch takedowns, control girls on top, and she's more of a girl that doesn't really look for submission. She will try to take the back, and she showed fast back takes against Valentina, but most of the time she's just controlling position. She was able to get the one submission win over JoJo Wood, but obviously if you look at Joanne Wood's career, she's been submitted quite a few times. And with Blanchfield, I think she's going to be trying to hold Blanchfield against a cage, or if she does take her down, just control position and stay very defensively responsible in terms of the submission defense, because Blanchfield's going to be very active with that. And with Blanchfield, I feel like at range on the striking, it's going to be like 50-50, but I slightly lean towards Erin. And then In terms of the grappling, I think Erin is the superior grappler. I think that she is going to be throwing up more submissions. She's probably going to be a little bit more active, but she just can't let Taila stall her out and use her strength to hold her against the fence or kind of hold her static on the ground in one position. And Blanchfield has to be aware, too, that if she's being held down for 2-3 minutes or for a round and it's not really working out, that she can't let that happen for the second and the third round or 2 or 3 rounds in the fight and let the fight slip away entirely. So it's a really kind of a tough fight for me to pick. I feel like a lot of other people are bullish on one side or the other, and I'm not really bullish on either side. I feel like it's should be a pick 'em where the line is currently. But I'm going to lean towards Blanchfield just because I think she's going to be a little bit better on the feet. And I think that on the ground, even if she's maybe on her back, she'll be threatening a little more. And if she gets on top, I think she can be very effective. And I like the fact that she's a little younger. She has been more active. Taila's having to come off that layoff. She had an orbital fracture, coming off a loss. Erin's coming off some wins. So I'm going to be siding with Blanchfield in this one, but for me, it's just a pass, and I'm going to have fun watching this one and figuring out who probably the next challenger at 125 is.